Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm so happy to welcome you personally to our concert, Prophetic Voices. My name is Laney McClain Armstrong. I'm Musae's artistic director, and it's really my pleasure and joy that I get to spend every Tuesday night with these wonderful women every week, preparing this music that you're hearing tonight. It was about a year ago that Tuan, sitting over here at the piano, you've already heard his fabulous piano playing. About a year ago, Eric and I started talking about a way that Musae and he could work together over the course of this season to have a sort of residency where he could both compose for us in the fall and the spring and accompany us on this concert. And when we started having those meetings, I honestly did not even imagine that it would turn out the way that it had, in a good way. I knew Eric was a wonderful composer, and I was looking forward to working with him. But the piece that he has created that you're going to hear right now is really went beyond my wildest expectations. Eric came up with the idea of setting the words of women throughout history, sacred texts of women, into what he calls, and the piece is called, a great cloud of witnesses. You'll hear from a female follower of Buddha from the 600 BC, a female writing from a Gnostic gospel, so written around the time of Christ but not published in the Bible. In the third movement, you'll hear words from the composer and mystic Hildegard Bingen's created her own personal created language, individual words that either describe or can be applied to women. And then in the fourth movement, you'll hear a combined setting of the words of Sojourner Truth, Ain't I a Woman, and the Song of Deborah, which may very well be some of the oldest original writings in the Bible. And at the very end of the piece, you will hear a literal cloud of witnesses from the singers of Musae. They have each chosen their own text. To them feels like a prophetic voice. And they will be speaking them simultaneously to create a cloud of speaking at the end. I want to share with you some of the things that some of the people they have chosen to read from today, or some of them are reading, some of them are reciting. We have some poets, one of them you've already heard from today. We have Edna Musae, Emily Dickinson, and the writer Virginia Woolf. We also have one singer who has combined words from 3 generations of women in her family, her grandmother, her mother, and herself, into a single statement to her future self. We have people who have chosen more political figures. We have some writing from Ruth Bader Ginsburg from the Supreme Court decision, from Michelle Obama. There's some from Malala Yousafzai. We also have some maybe prophetic voices in a different way. A couple of singers have chosen to speak from writings from Amy Poehler and Tina Fey. So before I sit down, I do want to mention that this piece was made possible, and really Eric's whole residency, by a very generous gift from Lynn Carmichael and Linda Joyce Hodge. Lynn is with us today, and I really would like us to recognize her for... Thank you so much, Lynn. And I now leave you to hear Eric Tuan's world premiere, A Great Cloud of Witnesses.